Czołem. Uścisk dłoni.
Dzień dobry.
Że tu nie ma 1000 osób, takie nie nazwiają.
Dobrze, Dareczku. Cześć Jetro, bo ty mówisz Andrzej, a ja po imieniu to tak nie znam. Jak tam po Andrzejkach, przyjacielu złoty? Dritos.
Miejsce mu nie będziesz widzieć. Będziecie mieli wysybiałe, a ten...
Darek, ale ty nie będziesz mną rządził.
To kim? No, już lepiej.
Nie lubię grać w
Nie
tej chwili.
podbiega was te karnych dni.
Bo ja nie wiem jak.
No właśnie, będziesz grał tym to zawsze.
I
Masz
do.
nowy sezon, w
A
ogóle
Raula mi ustawiłeś?
Masakra.
masakry.
Dużo było wypita, coś pił czystą, czy łychę, czy wszystko?
Klaudia,
W tej drugiej 30 to i tak jak na mnie to dużo. Długo.
Poszło jak jest 5 l. 2 dni musiałem czezwiec.
Wiele. O kurde. Ale czysto.
A sam pilem.
no dajesz tam jakby dzisiaj grać z takimi gośćmi, że zremisujesz, że będzie dobrze.
Palmeiras get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes?
Jak piję sam to drinki. Chociaż wolę czysta, ale sam nie potrafię czystej pizzy.
The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he shoots! Goal!
Zaczęłam tak w sumie w swoim stylu.
Earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a sharp pass. Nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Davids. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's intervened well there. Looking for a runner. Raul. Davids.
Wkurzają mnie te komentarze trenera. Bo chcę SI i przeczytać i SI i gubisz w grze.
Nedved. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Mówię o tych powiadomieniach w okienku.
Nunez receives it in a good position here. Crosses it in. Cafu attempts a clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite
Ale może
advise
to
they
będzie
should
można
resort
wyłączyć,
to
mam nadzieję.
risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of
No,
time
to
left yet.
zrobili.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And
Ale wyjął
Romario!
kasję.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cafu plays it short. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Passes short and sharp. Nedved. Now it's Darwin. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Beckham. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Throw it. There's the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Aj, 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 aj,
Very
aj,
well
aj, aj.
tried to adjust himself, but not the
Nie
expected
tak dodał
outcome.
lewą nogę.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, smashing! It's hit the crossbar. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out wide. Beckham. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Romario. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Romario. Shot at goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it's Nedved. Now it's Romario. Great ball, and he's in here. Out of play for a throw. Seedorf.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, and the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Davids. Now it's Romario. Well, that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Brilliantly cut out. Seedorf. Well read, nice interception. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names.
Owen! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Beckham. Now it's Owen. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. Now, can they get him away? Nedved. Looking to play him in. Nunez gets into a good position.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
Chance! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to...
It's Nedved! It's a loose ball. Swings it across. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! Oh, brilliant save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's gone out for a throw-in. Davids. Beckham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. Roll in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Romario. No way through. That is good alertness.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great ball if he can get there. Big header! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. And the shot! He's got a goal!
Ojeju.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20 Owen, numero 23 Beckham, numero 5 numero 14 numero 21 lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
27.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get on the end of this? Serginho gets over and intercepts.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, well measured. And this is Raul. Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Beckham! Beckham! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Palmeiras certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
That
minuti
has
di
been
recupero.
cut short. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nedved. And this is Raul. And he's away. Davids! Beckenbauer gets it clear. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Neatly clipped into space. He's on it. Can he get away? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim.
Pokaz
Beglin.
skład.
That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Już pokażę, no. Ja nie mam kupionych kart.
Andrzejku, ładna ta bramka Stoiczkowa. Klaudia gra darmowym kontem, Andrzejku. A zobacz, co utrzymasz coś do odbioru albo coś. Zalosujemy.
To jest Wiktor Baja.
No, też. A czego za karę? Pokaż.
Raul, za kogo gra mi powiedz?
Za Stoiczkowy.
Za tubkę.
Matuce daj Murzyna. Niech kasa. I zobaczymy, co masz do odbioru. Teraz utrafisz na koksy.
Też gram na LBC.
Ja też, Andrzej, ja też. Opat, ma coś do odbioru. O, 100 końców masz, losujemy. Gdybyś tak trafiła Beckama do wrzutek albo kolera na główkę. Tutaj coś jest. Tu coś jest, 7 tu jest. Treningi, dobrze. Sto końców, kuźwa. No, mocny ten Beck. Bij o tego kolega, masz jeden strzał.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Scholes. Now it's Olise. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Zakaria makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, I think over the course of a season, I think he's going to get this team out of a few sticky situations. The kinds of blocks and interceptions he excels at might not make the highlight reels, but he's somebody you can really rely on, and he's prepared to put his body on the line, and those guys are few and far between.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. De Ligt. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Koundé. Now it's Bale. This looks promising. Adams does well to get it back. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Olise. Well, that is a good challenge from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davis gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Raul has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Na której dni skończy las?
De Ligt.
Tej chyba na trzeciej.
Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh no, what? And he shoots!
Nie grałam ten sezon w ogóle.
The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Jak i ja. Andrzej, ty stary pierniku, nie pij już, twarz puszczająca oko.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
2 dni przerwy miałem.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Za długo musisz nadrobić.
They want to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first...
Zaraz idę coś zagrać. Robię enty za i pokiko.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Beckham. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into...
Jeden mecz zagrałem z prawdziwym przeciwnikiem Gistes. Likę dla Klaudii, pozdro Darsomik.
That's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. Now it's Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it's a move.
Siema Jugo, dziękuję.
Really prove productive.
Ja oglądam Klaudia gra.
Olise. This is promising. Nedved.
Siema wariacie.
Ball looks a good one. And he's certainly onside here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Olise. Now it's Nedved. And it's lofted through here. Olise. Now it's Bale. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game.
Jeśli teraz zagra SI, to też można trafić na tych z najwyższych lig.
But thankfully, this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah,
Andrzej, to nie graj teraz, twarz puszczająca oko, hehe.
Beckham. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Iniesta. Klaudia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Davis. Beckham. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to
Pytam z ciekawości. Myślę, którym składem zagrać. Mnie w zasadzie nie interesuje, z kim grać. Znam swoje możliwości.
He's had a shot!
Andrzej, idę do Biedry kupić ci coś.
Close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Nunez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ja dziękuję, ale może innym razem.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nunez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zakaria does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nunez receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Up he goes! And it's in!
Ja coś smaków nie mam, a zawsze w czwartek były hea.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are doing very nice. And Zeno!
Może jesteś chory, nie daj Bog.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That pass has been well intercepted.
W poniedziałek może będzie smak.
That is lovely. Elise. Looking for the run. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? They've done it! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. He has found the way through. Closing in on goal.
Albo jutro hela.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the sense...
Czołem. Ale ja jutro do pracy. Haha, Andrzej, ciebie to nic nie obowiązuje. Coż w tym jest? Panie, ile to jeszcze do tej przedwczesnej renty? Już niecałe 5 lat.
Dobra, my musimy kończyć, jak coś to ja będę później. Trzymajcie się i dzięki wielkie, dzięki.